What if your fear of uncertainty is the only thing keeping you from reaching your personal and financial goals? Understanding life and the human experience is a profound journey, one that constantly goes back and forth between the desire for clarity and the acceptance of uncertainty. In our quest for meaning, we often find ourselves grappling with the tension between wanting definitive answers and confronting the unpredictable nature of existence. This duality, this dance between control and surrender, can be both unsettling and enlightening. But what if we told you that within this very uncertainty lies the secret to not only inner peace, but also to financial abundance? In this video, we'll explain how embracing uncertainty can help you achieve increased happiness, success, and prosperity. Before we go any further, if you resonate with this content, please like this video and subscribe to the Wisdom Download channel, and leave a comment affirming your willingness to have faith and embrace uncertainty as you work to achieve your personal, professional, and financial goals. Fearlessly stepping into the unknown may seem counterintuitive at first. After all, when we think of financial success, we often envision rigid planning, meticulous control, and constant strategy. We're taught to believe that money comes from certainty, stable jobs, predictable markets, careful investments. But the deeper truth is that abundance, true, sustainable, soul-aligned abundance, emerges when we learn to trust the flow of life. Profound success happens when we stop resisting the unknown and instead embrace it as the fertile ground from which possibility and wealth can grow. Our human tendency to seek understanding, control and closure is not just psychological, it's deeply biological and cultural. From a young age, we're conditioned to strive for answers, clarity and predictability. We're told to pick a safe career, follow a linear path, and build financial security through structures designed to minimize risk. But here's the paradox. While those structures offer the illusion of control, they often limit our potential. In our desperation to avoid the discomfort of the unknown, we shrink our dreams to fit what feels secure. We suppress our creative instincts, silence our intuition, and cling to routines that leave us unfulfilled. The relentless pursuit of certainty, whether in relationships, careers, or money, can trap us in cycles of anxiety and scarcity. We begin to equate financial abundance with rigid planning and perfectionism. We fear stepping outside the box, even when our souls are screaming for expansion. And so, we stay in jobs we've outgrown. We say yes to opportunities that pay the bills but rob our joy. We ignore our inner callings, the ideas, talents and passions that could lead us to both purpose and prosperity, because they don't come with guarantees. Life, however, was never meant to be neatly categorized. The most successful people, the innovators, creators, visionaries, aren't those who avoided uncertainty. They're the ones who embraced it. They stepped into the unknown, not because it was comfortable, but because they understood that uncertainty is the breeding ground for miracles. When we reframe chaos not as a threat but as an invitation, we shift from fear to possibility. We open ourselves to divine timing, synchronicity, and unexpected pathways to wealth. We stop trying to figure it all out and start allowing life to surprise us with opportunities that logic alone could never create. This doesn't mean abandoning discipline or structure, but it means loosening our grip on control. It means leaving space for intuition, creativity, and inspired action. When we're addicted to overanalyzing, we block our financial flow. We stay stuck in decision paralysis, waiting for the perfect moment that never arrives. We research endlessly, plan meticulously, and yet remain in the same place, frustrated, uncertain, and broke. But abundance doesn't live in overthinking. It lives in presence, in inspired movement, in aligned risk. When we stop chasing answers and start trusting ourselves, we become magnetic to wealth. We begin to recognize the opportunities that are already around us, the connections, skills, ideas and nudges that were waiting for us to quiet our minds and listen. Presence is the currency of true abundance. When we anchor ourselves in the now, we shift out of scarcity and into receptivity. We become open to divine downloads, unexpected windfalls and quantum leaps. There's a deep alchemy that occurs when we trust the process of life. It's as if the universe responds to our faith with provision. When you take that leap, start the business, share your art, ask for the raise, you're telling life, I'm ready. You're aligning your energy with expansion, not contraction. And yes, uncertainty will still be there, but instead of resisting it, you'll begin to see it as your ally. Every challenge becomes a lesson, every setback a redirection, every delay a divine pause preparing you for something greater. Financial abundance isn't about eliminating risk. It's about building the inner strength to move forward despite it. It's about cultivating the emotional resilience to hold space for both fear and faith and still choose growth. Too often, we confuse security with stagnation. We stay in comfort zones that slowly drain our spirit because we fear losing what we have. But real security isn't found in a paycheck or pension. It's found in your ability to adapt, to create, and to trust yourself. When you realize that you are your greatest asset, you reclaim your power. You understand that money is energy, an extension of your belief, your intention, and your willingness to receive. By releasing the need to control every outcome, you make room for flow. You begin to dance with life, co-creating abundance from a place of joy, not fear. You stop asking, how can I make money, and start asking, how can I serve? How can I express my gifts in ways that are both fulfilling and financially fruitful? This shift is everything. As the poet Rainer Maria Rilke wrote, be patient toward all that is unsolved in your heart and try to love the questions themselves. Loving the questions means living in openness. It means surrendering the need for immediate answers and trusting that wisdom and wealth will unfold in time. When we stop trying to define every part of our journey, we allow life to reveal possibilities beyond our imagination. We meet mentors we never expected. We attract clients we didn't seek. We birth ideas that change everything. This doesn't mean abandoning goals, but it means holding them loosely, allowing them to evolve as you do. It means taking inspired action without attachment, knowing that success doesn't always follow a straight line. In fact, the most extraordinary paths are often the most winding. Much of our financial struggle is rooted not in lack of opportunity, but in lack of self-worth. We believe we need to fix ourselves before we can receive abundance. We delay our dreams until we feel ready, smart enough, skilled enough, confident enough. But readiness is a myth. You don't attract wealth by being perfect, you attract it by being real, by owning your gifts, showing up imperfectly and being willing to grow publicly. You're not too late, you're not too behind. The path to abundance is not reserved for the flawless, it's for the courageous. Every step you take in self-acceptance widens your capacity to receive. Every time you honor your truth, you align with prosperity. Let go of the need to have it all figured out. Embrace your complexity, embrace your doubts, and move anyway. What if the chaos is the playground? What if the confusion you feel isn't a problem to solve, but a portal to expansion? So much of life's magic lives in the unknown. The love you haven't met yet, the business idea you haven't dreamed up, the abundance you haven't imagined. When you stop fearing the mess and start dancing in it, life meets you with grace. You find joy not in arriving, but in becoming, not in clarity, but in curiosity. You begin to trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor, even when you can't see the whole picture. And from that trust, miracles emerge. Let's bring this all together. Uncertainty is not your enemy, it's your teacher. It's not something to eliminate, it's something to embrace, because your relationship with uncertainty is, in many ways, your relationship with abundance. Do you panic when things feel unclear? Or do you stay open to possibility? Do you wait until everything feels safe before taking action? Or do you move in faith, knowing that safety is built through movement? Your financial reality reflects not just your habits, but your mindset, your willingness to let go of control, your ability to trust life, your belief in your own worthiness. If you can embrace the chaos, live the questions, and stay present in the unknown, you open the door to wealth that flows from soul, not struggle. If this message resonated with you, we invite you to take a bold step toward your own abundance. Subscribe to this channel for more insights like these, ones that go beyond surface-level strategies and dive into the inner work of financial freedom. Like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear this, and leave a comment below affirming that you are ready to embrace uncertainty and become a magnet for life-changing abundance. If you're ready to go deeper, consider journaling on this question. Where in my life am I clinging to control, and what abundance might flow if I let go? Remember, the universe responds to courage. When you shift your relationship with uncertainty, you change everything. Financial abundance isn't a destination, it's a frequency, and it's available to you right now, in this very moment. So breathe, trust, and begin.